Hello everyone, get ready with me to attend a holiday party. My hair has been washed and blow dried and now it's time for makeup. I'm starting by applying the Makeup by Mario matte liquid eyeshadow in the shade Mauve all over my lid from lash line to crease. I love this product because it gives instant definition to my eyes, so I can wear it alone on my no makeup days, or I can use it as an eyeshadow base to layer powder shadows like I'm doing here. This is the Patrick Ta Medium Artistry palette, and I'm using the lightest brown to go over the liquid shadow, blending back and forth in a windshield wiper motion. Then I pick up a darker brown and place that just on the outer corners to deepen them a bit. Now I'm using the Patrick Ta Eye Illusion Duo in Slow Burn, picking up the darker shade with my finger and patting it all over my mobile lid. I absolutely adore these duos. They make it so easy to take your look from day to night. Next, I pick up an even darker brown shade with a pencil brush and run that along the outer corners of my upper lash lines and slightly onto the lid, making a very soft, smoky wing. Then I take a pointed Q-tip with some eye makeup remover on it and clean up under the eye, moving upwards towards my temples for a lifted look. Then I'm placing the ivory shade from the palette underneath the brow and softening any harsh edges. I received these new soft definition eyeliners from Revi Beauty after I had already filmed my best of the year videos. If I had them at the time, they definitely would have been included in one of them. They're creamy yet long wearing. My favorite is this earthy brown called Umber. I'm using it to tightline. I honestly didn't have a mascara favorite this year, so I'm just using one that I found in my stash. It's from YSL. I don't think I have ever used it before, and I was actually very impressed. Moving on to Complexion. I'm starting with the Maybelline Grippy Primer. Followed by the Natasha Denona High Glam Foundation. This is the shade N4, and I absolutely adore this product. It gives me flawless yet natural looking medium coverage without feeling heavy or looking cakey. I'm applying it with one of my favorite foundation brushes of all time, the IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Brush number 7. I think I own 4 of these now. I love a high-low moment, so we're going from high-end Natasha Denona to drugstore Maybelline. Their new Lifter Serum Concealer is so good. It's extremely concentrated. I used a little bit too much under the first eye, so I used a little less on the other. It blends out so easily, covers everything, and because it's a serum formulation, it also contains skincare benefits. What I'm doing now is just taking a dry makeup sponge and picking up any excess foundation and concealer. This is the Morphe Sudden Heat Bronzer Stick in Ignite. If you're looking for a bronzing stick that is affordable, blends out easily, and comes in shades with really good undertones, this is definitely one you're going to want to try. Now I'm setting my under eyes with the L'Oreal Blurfection Loose Powder. I'm using a brush to apply it underneath my eyes, but then I switch to a puff to really work the powder into the rest of my face because I do have extremely oily skin. Now it's time for powder bronzer. And one of the best of the year, in my opinion, is this one from Polite Society called Cabana Club. It's very smooth, very blurring, and also comes in shades with very good undertones. Nothing too muddy and nothing too orange. For blush, I simply could not get enough of these YSL 24-hour blurring blushes this year. I'm using a deep berry color, so I switched to a blush brush that gives more of a diffused look, so I really couldn't go overboard with it. And then for highlight, I'm using a product that I didn't hear very many people speaking about this past year, and I think it's pretty excellent. It's the Benefit Glow La La, and the shade I used is Luna. One of my favorite brow pencils of the year is also from Revee Beauty. As you can see, I have very light brows, and finding a brow product in a shade that isn't too dark or too gray or too green can be challenging. And Revee's Taupe is just perfect. I use this to fill in the majority of my brow, but for the front part, I like to use the L'Oreal Faux Brow Pen in Blonde because it gives the look of hair-like strokes. And now I'm setting the brows in place with this fantastic firm hold brow gel from Maybelline called Super Lock. Now I'm just running one of the brown shades from the Patrick Ta palette along my lower lash lines. And then I go in and apply some corner lashes because I am going to an event and I've got to have my lashes on. For lip liner, I'm using one of the best formulas to be released this year from Morphe. And I wanted to use a lip color that would be slightly longer wearing. And I do feel like these new Rouge Dior On Stage lipsticks last a very long time. They're just fabulous in my opinion. Very few lip products offer shine and long wear. Of course, I have to lock everything in place, so I'm using the Yummy Skin Liquid Blurring Balm Mattifying Setting Spray from Danessa Myricks. And now my look is complete. I did add a little white shimmer to the corner of my eyes, and then I also took a tiny bit of black eyeliner right at the base of the lashes just to make the false lashes blend in better with my natural lashes at the lash line. Then it was time to get dressed, and this was my outfit of the night. I will link the dress from Revolve in the description box. I do hope you enjoyed this get ready with me using some of the best makeup releases of 2025. As always, I will have every product and the shade name listed and linked in the description box, as well as tagged through YouTube Shopping. Unfortunately, YouTube Shopping doesn't allow us to always tag the exact shade, but there should be a drop-down menu allowing you to choose the shade. And as I said, I will have those listed in the description box. I will also provide you with links to my earrings and my dress. In case you missed any of my other Best of 2025 videos, I do have a specific playlist dedicated to those videos: best Sephora purchases, best drugstore makeup of the year, 5 hero products of the year. All of those videos can be found in the Best of 2025 playlist. And one more thing I'd like to say before I close out this video is I want to extend a huge thank you to my entire Risa Does Makeup family, every viewer who has watched my videos this year. I cannot even express in words how much your support means to me. You clicking on my videos, you sharing my videos, you using my affiliate links. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I truly hope you've enjoyed all of my content this past year, and I hope that you'll stick with me in the coming year. I always strive to provide you with the best, most helpful, most interesting content I can. I'm always open to constructive criticism and video requests, so keep those coming. And once again, thank you all so much. And I do hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, I hope that you will consider doing so. I do upload new videos at least twice per week. You can find me over on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook as well under the same username, Risa Does Makeup.